Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Volunteers will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. It's Brooks. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Finds his man. It's Stevens. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Ball handed off. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. And he'll set up to throw. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Morton. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And he lost it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The defense with more pre-snap movement. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. They're set now to try the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. He'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking for a big play here. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shovel pass complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Got it.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Get set. Get set. Target.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, not right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Breaking free at the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Wideouts now clustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
On 1st down, it's play action. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up the 1st out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they go in front here in the 2nd half.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of...
Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene. One of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, Chris, if you remember yesterday, the offensive coordinator told us that he thought if he could get the ball to this receiver, he had a chance to make plays for them. And here we are in the opening drive of the game. First play, they give him the football, and you can see what he can do.
DAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And it's a bunch formation. And at first down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. They've got him down out near the 40. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call.
I'd really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And now here comes the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown! So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They bring him down right at the 20. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Morton. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. Well, Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looks like Clemson will have the first down. So we've reached the 2-minute warnings. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Tigers looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. He'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he steps out after reaching the 30. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Multiple penalties. Now it's 1st and 25 for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying the old counter play here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. Will take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Fights off a defender. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense to make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Third down after that running play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42, spike.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that previous play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
This try is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll hand it off. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to throw it deep. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now it's second down here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at midfield. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Tigers will have to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's free around the 15. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Philly.